Less than a month ago, I promised you guys that 2025 was going to be the most transformational year of my life and that I was going to document my process and share it with you, so maybe it could be transformational for you too. So when Mother Games, a new gaming studio, got in touch with me and asked me to have a look at their new game, Lazoo, I thought, let me check out what they're all about. And their vision is literally to create transformative experiences through gameplay. I mean, what a crossover. It's too big to be a coincidence. How could I possibly turn down an opportunity from a gaming development studio that is absolutely on the same wavelength as me? I really think games have the opportunity to offer people experiences and opportunities that they never would have had if it wasn't for the world of gaming, and Mother are making that their whole ethos, and I'm so excited to share this game with you. One thing I haven't done yet is looked at the new teaser trailer because I wanted to share that with you rather than watching it on my own. So before we talk about the game in a little bit more detail, let's watch this new teaser trailer together. Okay, pancakes and coffee is always a good start to the day, I think.
This is Tom Thomerson here at True TV.
Tom Thomerson.
Results in America. Wait, sorry, results. What do you mean, mothership?
It's just like all these texts are just like, I mean, some of those are weird problems to have for me, but they're still problems.
We have recent reports of alien sightings all across the globe. I'm gonna tell it to you straight, folks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit.
Aliens?
They're real.
I didn't realize it was aliens. It was an alien thing.
City, your city, yours, mine, his, hers. Hide your kids, hide your wife, go home. This is real.
I like that actor. What is going on here? That's what I'm thinking. What is going on?
Did I die? Look at that newbie go.
Alright, so you can... I'm trying to think, like, this is such a unique art style. I'm trying to think, what does this remind me
There's
of?
no time for questions. You're here to find something. Or
You're here
maybe
to
find yourself.
find something.
Help her
Find
find her.
yourself.
Screw the dating apps. I'll tell you what your heart needs.
I mean, Ms. Hopper usually does know you better than you know yourself.
Look who finally found their way to the fun part. Want to find the edge? The edge of knowing you? Just keep going, honey.
Just keep going. That's what I tell myself every day.
If you don't face it, I will consume you.
I'm not running from you.
This game looks like it's deep, man. If you don't face your darkness, it will consume you. I mean, that's for
You
real.
faced your shadows and emerged stronger.
Who are you?
Maxine, everything here, everything you see, it's all a reflection of you.
Just like the real world, man. Just like the real world. Wow, I mean, it looks like there's a lot gone into this, considering this is their first game especially, and I love how they are just so open with the fact that this is more than it being just a game. This feels like it is designed to be a journey of self-discovery and something that is designed to help you have these transformative experiences and maybe face some of the things that you wouldn't usually face in your real life because you don't have the protection of this virtual world. You know, I love all the stuff around if you don't face your darkness, it will consume you. And the fact that everything in the game is a reflection of you as a person and the choices you make. I really love all of that. Let's talk a little bit more detail about Lazoo. So within Lazoo, there are 5 different houses. You can get sorted into a house. In fact, if you go onto the website, and I'll put a link down below, you can do the house quiz and find out which house you sit in. There's jewels, infinity, mirrors, power, and wisdom. Each one of those houses has its own kind of set of behaviors, has its own color, has its own element. For example, with Jules, the house, it's you're generous and your capacity grows each day. Every act you do is a gift to others, showing them what it feels like to be cared for, protected, and showered with good vibes. The color is yellow, the element is earth, And the houses leads on to the guides. Each house has its own guide, so there's 5 different guides. You've got Pan, you've got Garu, you've got Tiga, you've got Sarah, you've got Orly. There's all these different guides, and each one has these different things that they can do. For example, Orly has the rare gift of seeing every angle, all perspectives at once, like a 360-degree mirror. When you come to Orly, you get advice to spot on, cut to the core truth, no fluff, no hype, just reflection. You need to see yourself clearly and grow stronger in the process. You know, that sounds like it could be difficult in some situations, but sometimes it's exactly what you need. I can't remember whether I said this, but the little characters that you create within Lazoo are called Zoots. So there's about there's over a billion different possibilities in terms of what you can combine here. There's different, glasses, materials, textures, limbs, accessories like antlers. It just looks like a crazy amount of different kind of combinations you can put together: body, eyes, arms, ears, horns, wings, and you can combine these in so many different ways that there's just, it feels like an almost infinite amount of possibilities. And the question it asks you when you're creating your zoot, or zooting up as they say, is who are you when no one's looking? Like, in your wildest dreams, if you were in a world where you're not kind of contained within this human shell, what would you look like? What would you be? How would you transform yourself? I think it's a really interesting thing for a game to be saying, okay, take yourself out of the human condition, take yourself out of this human container and create something that's completely unique, and be whoever you want to be and represent yourself in whatever way you want to represent yourself. And that's what you display to the rest of this virtual world. Because remember, this is an MMORPG. You're going to be interacting with other people. You are going to be, wandering through the different realms within this game. Talking of realms, there's 3 different realms and various different things that you can do within each one of these realms. There's a bright realm, there's a middle realm, and there's a dark realm. Now, discover some of this stuff for yourself, because it looks super interesting to me. But within each one of these realms, there's different mini games you can play. There's different things. There's different tasks. There's different, there's different vibes depending on where you are. And you might find that you're naturally drawn to one or another depending on what kind of personality you are. But there's going to be something for everyone in each one of these realms, and so much space for you to explore and meet people. And this is what we forget about gaming sometimes. Gaming has the ability to massively enrich your life. It's enriched people's lives all over the world. It's given people the ability to have interactions and experiences that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to have without the power of gaming, specifically in the MMORPG space. So this looks like it might be a really great addition to that world, where you can create something that feels really unique. The artwork feels really unique to me, and enter this space where you get to go on this journey of self-exploration and figure out things in the game that maybe would be more difficult for you to figure out in real life. I'm super excited about this. Check out the trailer again yourself. Don't forget to go and check out the Mother website to look at what they're trying to do. They have just written a devlog not very long ago, January 16th. They wrote a devlog talking about what they're trying to achieve with Lazoo, what you can do in there, some of the different elements, some things that I've talked about here, some things that I haven't talked about. They go into a little bit more detail about the different realms. Go and explore that. And they're being really open with their development process, and they're trying to get people involved as soon as possible. In fact, you can apply to playtest for this game. You can go on and say that you'd like to playtest, and there's various different rewards for people who help to playtest. They're calling it a hard hat tour because the Lazoo is still under construction. But I just really love everything that Mother is about, and I love that they are trying to be more than just a gaming studio, and they are, they're pushing themselves out there to create these transformative experiences. And that's what I'm all about this year, is creating experiences that are transformative to my life and sharing those with you guys. They're getting this opportunity to work with Mother on Lazoo and say, this is a game that's helping to support those transformative experiences, helping you to be a better person, a better version of yourself, and someone who is pushing the boundaries of what they think is possible. I just really love those concepts. I really love that approach, and I really love that kind of the vision, mission, and values that Mother has. So I recommend you go and try and play test this game. Take the house quiz. I'll put the link down to the house quiz below. Find out what house you're in and let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to get more into this game and play it more. Let me know whether you're going to be getting it down below, and I will see you on the next one.